they try to whine. I don't really mind, they just they whine. Many girls they try to whine. Baby, you go whine, them just they whine. Many man they try to whine, but I don't really mind, they just they whine. Many girls they try to whine. Baby, you go whine, them just they whine. So we say ciao, ciao. Look into my eyes, oh baby, ciao. Will you be my wife, oh baby, ciao. Baby, me, oh yeah, raga, baby, ciao, ciao. Look into my eyes, oh baby, ciao. Will you be my wife, oh baby, ciao. Baby, me, ciao, ciao. My baby, ciao, ciao. My baby, ciao, ciao, ciao. Mana, chasing me now. It be like my destiny now. This kind of love is no similar. I'm now to me now. No like God tell me now. No, you only can't kill him up. You want me get baby, speak to me now. Many man they try to whine. I don't really mind, they just they whine. Oh, they try to whine. Baby, you go whine, they just they whine. Many man they try to whine. But I don't really mind, they just they whine. Oh, they try to whine. Baby, you go whine, them just they whine. But you, I will not go try you. Waiting this long. Tell my brother it's okay, everything is okay. Waiting this long. Come to my fetch, it's allowed. Nothing is long. Don't leave my son. Oh, waiting this long.
Hello, Nona sister, una girl, Nikki Badmus, aka MC Honorable Laiwola. We deal with okpeke on the couch. The thing where they happen these days. I say make a greet tonight. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Anywhere where you find yourself. It don't say well, we be say I don't carry waka come this space. The thing be saying now busy, we complaints, we be say the busy can't they carry us go another level. But we need to still remember, say we start from somewhere. Now make me run quick. So make a quick can't discuss some things we don't they happen. When we say don't they get to another level, we need to talk about them. Daddy, mommy, uncle, sister, make you carry your chair, make you sit down, make you open your 2 ears. Because if you don't help, you go help person. You can even help your neighbor. How you take CM? And now with the United Kingdom, with the Manchester to be precise. When I say as the weather sweet, as the weather they do totori for body. The weather sweet not be small. If you enter, you won't watch, you know won't watch. Just try, make you just share them because you go still come back on me time. The thing no they go anywhere. Uncle, mommy, daddy, sister. It get all of us, so you both they call the thing, they call them fantasy. Now fantasy you both they call them. But if we want talk the thing, we go say the thing where they inside your color be mind. When we say you know if you tell person. But the thing they inside your church mind. For somewhere there we say, you know if you discuss them with person. But you they think and say one day, you go carry the thing waka. You they look people when they say they abuse small children, abi. You they look people when they say they do domestic violence, both male and female. You they look and see where they carry small pikin put for leg. They use and they rub the body, the pikin can they do some kind things with the woman, abi. You they look them, abi. Make I tell you the truth. Now some fantasies we don't do some people mind. Whether you agree or abi you no agree. Now some kind things we don't do some people mind. Inside their church mind, where you talk say, Shakira Badmus, my mama pikin be that to I love you plenty. I beg they share the matter they go. Back to waiting at the talk. Now some kind things we do some kind people mind inside their church mind. All of us now get fantasy. But make we no can allow this fantasy make it destroy us. Why you go talk say pedophile day? Why you go say domestic violence day? Why you go think and for your mind talk say small pikin where them born yesterday don't they smoke shisha? You think say na Gary? The earlier we begin to they treat that our fantasy, they arrange them inside our church mind, say this thing na devil walk. Honestly, you know, go see yourself carry out some kind of situation. For example, some people go say na for a scandal. Why you go there? You carry your money, go marry woman. Even you no marry the woman safe. You carry this woman, say na you love her. You know, do you can't carry the love, can't plant some inside the girl head. You know, say we women, Once we don't see person, we don't they pay attention to us like this. We go say, he love us through we. We don't know what's in the person mind. But women, as God takes create us now, we go say na love, he love us. We go carry waka, we go follow her. Now that same woman, I be you will be woman. The domestic violence not be for only man, no. Not be only man they do it for women, no. Women they do it for man. You go come carry your hand up, you go come they beat this same woman. You go call her domestic violence, abi. Now woman own they quick shout and because they say women are wicked vessel. Make you not make mistake, oh. Not that kind of woman wicked vessel. Abi now Oyibo they call her wicked vessel. Forget Oyibo here. Inside this talk where they ground, we won't tell each other the thing where they are our mind. Because we get sometimes we talk things go there inside. If you know things you go call me, I beg, leave me again, make me make me know this. Make me show me the check me the fire. Yes, we use and take nullify the call where they call me. I don't know as I want to put and make people leave me alone. I don't answer call today. Will be say my head said don't they do boom 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 boom. As I take the talker, that kind of thing go come your church mind. You go beat this woman. I bet the woman go beat the man. Then some people go carry and come social media, can't talk about him. Not be bad like that. Or you will be man or woman, we go they abuse small children. Now some kind of fantasies we don't do inside some kind of people mind. We they just they think their age mates no go hungry demo. Woman when they go me talk say I love you, no go hungry demo. They just want to know how we take B for that small picking body. Auntie, we go carry small boy put for your leg. Or you go carry and say make it come. Mommy said go say I dey go market so help me own your picking. I don't talk her before. Say that one you dey pimp your picking. Not be she born am. Now you born your thing. Born the one where you go fit take care of. Now two people they born picking. If you know fit take care of the person, where the papa travel go? Abi if papa no fit take care of picking, where the mama travel go? Unless both of them don't die you. Abi one don't die. You go carry us go take arrange yourself. Because you see our fantasies don't they kill plenty people. Some people go here say dog they sleep with woman. Abi woman they sleep with dog. They go get you no one know what's in their people mind though. You no one know how unstable people dey. You no one understand say people mind life no balance. You no one understand the fact say some kind of things dey people mind wey wicked. Now this generation we dey talk. This generation where we say 80% of us don't sell our consciousness, our conscience. We don't sell and give devil. They will do anything to take get money. They go do anything to day under your skirts. They go do anything to sleep with that small picking. Daddy, mommy, uncle, sister. Time don't reach. We be say we as parents, time don't reach. Now, no be tomorrow. No be one nature. No be next tomorrow. Now. You go open your eye down, anya like this. You go take care of your picking. You go notice what the picking they go through. You go notice the thing where this picking they go through. You go know as you go take arrange this picking. You go they watchful. United Kingdom, mothers that are freaking busy. That all they do is work, and when you ask them, they will say that now because of my picking at the one. And we go put food for table. They are the future leaders of tomorrow. That same future leaders of tomorrow, I say they take care of them. Now to go work, you don't get time for the picking. How friendly are you with your child? What do you know about your children? Make we no come here, come they do a Facebook celebrity or Instagram celebrity or say na me be the best or say na my picking be the best. How many time you get for your picking? Man, tell you now, not be all the old children, true, where parents get time for. Now they do better. But at least that picking they turn out to make your old age they miserable. I know of some people, they don't get time for their picking. At least I know of one particular one, she don't get time for her picking. No. But this picking come out well. You know the only problem, the picking don't like him mama. Because in mama they busy, they fly up and down, they gallivant with different kind of men. How many children they like that? Daddy, mommy, uncle, sister. Now small okpeke fit talk. Now make okpeke carry himself come put for chair today. Carry himself put for couch today, talk say, make I talk to my people. He don't say. He don't say, well, don't they talk this talk? Time don't reach. We not say COVID don't go. Daddy and mommy don't collaborate. They don't know each other well. They don't understand each other. I hope say that time when daddy and mommy they know each other, they follow, they know the children. That time we walk no day. I hope say not be only for bed daddy and mommy they day. Then they understand the children. You go do your best. You go leave the rest of Baba God. You go use prayer, take knock them down. Put some under. Where God will take bless the work of your hand. And this area where we say that they abuse girl children. Mommy, parents, now we're on the day. Mommy, daddy, uncle, sister, now we're on the day. How you take they treat your son, how you take they treat your daughter. What thing you they tell your son regarding your daughter? What thing they tell your daughter regarding your brother? Because if you don't train these children well, if your boy children does not know the value of having a sister, if your boy child does not know the value of appreciating the sister, now then they grow up, now they look woman as something where they important to. Now then they grow up, they look that woman as waiting. They know if you fight for their sister. Then rather go fight for their another person for outside. They don't even value girl picking. Now our generation now where they very busy. Now we are they talk to. I no talk say una, I say we, because we are all guilty. How busy when you take they busy? When you know what they happen to your children at home while you're there and while you're not there. Make me kukuma thank this one. I will be say go buy CCTV. Take know what thing they happen. It shows say the woman notice say something they happen to his daughter. Now they hear me. He don't say something they happen to his daughter. He bring out money. He go buy CCTV. He want know who be the person we want destroy his daughter life. I be who be the person they destroy his daughter. Make we give kudos to the woman, no. Make we try give her small kudos. And I know why. Some women like me and you, we go begin beat that pikin. We go even they call the brother say, can you imagine what did happen to my daughter? Can you imagine what is going on with my daughter? If they lie say Uncle Lagbaja, if they lie say Uncle Tamedu, but let us give it to that woman that took her time to do what? Took her time to go and buy CCTV. Because you see, sexual harassment, sexual abuse is such that it's a gray area. You don't know if you are going to keep tab on your children. You don't know if you are going to discuss about it. You don't know what you're going to do about that. But the truth of the matter is this. If you have you have trained your child to the glory of God to value human being, to value a man, to value a woman, and when your child does something that is wrong, you don't spare the rod and spoil the child. No. You take it on board and you deal with the situation, and you later call your child and sit your child down and say, you have done this. This is the reason why I'm angry with you. This that you have done is wrong. Honestly, we no go get problem. But no. Mothers are very busy. Let me use this to check me and find that person again, because I don't know if they call me. Make una no vex. I just use music, they nullify the call because I don't know this kind of person. No. Like I said, they talk. Let us teach our child. Let us teach our children to value each other, because a lot is wrong with the society. And the churches are growing. The mosques are growing. But what is their impact in the society? Charity, they say, begins at home. What are you doing at home with your children? Are you busy getting them good clothes? Are you busy making their hair look beautiful? Are you busy getting yourself lots of wealth, forgetting your children and your future? Those are the children that are growing up. Those men and women that are pedophiles today, those men and women that are adulterous today, those men and women that are people that perpetrate some kind of abuse that you cannot explain. They were babies at one particular time. Are we going to say their parents has failed? Who has made me a judge over anybody? But what I'm saying this afternoon, it's simple. Please and please and please. It's a simple thing. Have time for your children. Have you seen that video of those small children smoking shisha? Notwithstanding, I've made my findings, I've come to realize that now, currently, shisha has no effect on the children, does not have effect on people. I can guarantee you one thing. As much as there is life and Jesus tarries, one thing is certain. They are going to look for the effect on shisha very soon. They are going to get it. Those children that were smoking those things, are you telling me they don't have children? They don't have parents? Are you telling me somebody wasn't recording them? Are you telling me that they just woke up Sunday and realized there's something they call shisha? They decide to start smoking it? No. Be careful of what you do in the presence of your children. Watch your children. Know what you're doing. Don't get so busy, home and abroad, both in Nigeria and in the developed world. Have time for your children. Don't look at them that they are babies. I can guarantee you something. Some of our children, they are wiser and smarter than we are. They are computer-age children. I go back to that woman that they said allegedly. That is no longer an allegedly matter. That matter, when you say CCTV don't prove her, that one no be allegedly matter. Remember, celebrating a woman being. Now, person like me and you. The only thing be say, in the art film, you know the art film. That is the only difference. This is the time, and the time is now. Mothers, fathers, do you have time for your children? Uncles, sisters, what are those your fantasies that you can't tell people? Please do not let it destroy you. I can tell you something, that 80% of the pedophiles, 80% of the people that are perpetrating all these offenses, all these abuses, they had fantasies that they could not explain to anybody, and they carried it out. Keep your emotions in check. When you start feeling aggressive, when you start feeling violent, when you start feeling like, I want to do this thing, but you can't tell your next door neighbor, know that you're heading towards destruction. I tell people, forget the fact that I'm a mental health nurse, I am a mental health professional. Forget it. If I cannot call my younger sister and say, this is wrong with me, it simply means that thing I could not tell my sister is a wrong thing. Why don't I pull back and speak to someone? Oh, friends are bad, friends are this, friends are that. What are you? We all have different stories in our lives. It's not everybody that are favored when they have friends. I'm a living example. When you have a lot of friends, no, you don't know what you're doing. Pick the ones, because I keep telling you, the friends you make today, they are the connection for your children tomorrow. Like I said, the friends you make today, they are the connection that your children will say they've got tomorrow. What have you done to it? Are you that busy? Like I said, you don't have time. Do you know there are some children that are being abused currently? There are some men that some women are abusing currently. There are some women that are abusing some men currently. That because nobody cares, or parents are too busy, you don't even know that your next door neighbor is busy sexually molesting your son, your daughter, or your friend, or your uncle, or your auntie, or even the father. I be not be this social media me and on a day when papa they sleep with his pikin and his wife no, he don't do anything. He said because he don't know what to do. That one follow for talk. How vigilant are you? Because I can tell you, whatsoever happens in the physical must have taken place in the spiritual, whether you believe it or not. I am not here to preach any religion. I'm not out for it. This is my conscience. This is where my religion is. I'm not against you. You take your money to give to the pastor. I don't have a problem with that. I don't even have a problem if you pay your tithe to the church. You know, consign me or Basaram. I take consign me. I don't mind if you go and meet Afa to do one thing for you. What's he consign me inside? Now you and God get case. But one thing is this. What's he consign me now the children? Why you go open your eye down? Anya, anya. You go, they see what's in there wrong. You know, go fit talking. You know, go fit put measures in places to guide that thing. Make that thing not destroy your children. Tomorrow, that Peking grows up. Some Africans will wake up and say, see a girl loving a girl, and they have a problem with lesbianism. How is that your problem? People practicing it, are they your problem? No. How have you taken care of your child? What have you been teaching your child? What made your child decide to go and practice that? I once had a friend that was a lesbian. She's relocated to Canada. Do you know the reason why she became a lesbian? It's because her father is always beating her mother. She does not understand what they call love. Apparently, when the mother's friends come around, they come to console the woman. They even advise her to leave the man. But because of fear, who is going to take care of my children? She has 4 children. Who is going to take care of my children? Who is going to do this? Who is going to do that? She stayed in an abusive relationship until God used somebody to relocate her to Canada. How busy are you? What are your children saying at home? No. What are they saying at home? What do you say to them? Situations happen. Oh, daddy is busy shouting the building down. Mom is busy replying. And the son becomes very used to it. And you think that child will value a woman? If you have a child that once your husband is talking violently, and that child is set to fight the father, you have a problem at hand. You have a very massive problem at hand. Because all the child has learned is to defend the mother. Because he can see, he knows, and he has experienced the father beating the mother blue, black, and purple. And mom is still going back to beg daddy. And dad is still going out and coming back, putting the hand like this, as if saying, bring me come earth. And you think that boy will want to marry, and it becomes a gay tomorrow, you have a problem with that? We have a massive work to do. We are all, everybody on this platform, you're all welcome, but we are all mothers, we are all fathers. What have we taught our children today? If what I'm saying is rubbish, don't bother, don't look at me, just help me share the program. It will bless somebody. Because I've got to that point in my life in this United Kingdom, I just feel that we are not talking enough. Yes, Sorosoke generation, what are we saying out of our mouths? Are we instigating problems? Or we are trying to look for solution? What have we contributed to the system? You will not see people where there is an educated program. An educated program, you will not see them there. But let them see where 2 people are fighting. They'll subscribe to that channel. Quick, now. Please. This is the time, and the time is now. The next generation, I am scared. Because I've got children in that generation. Everybody wants to make quick money. Mommy is busy. She wants to wear the latest. Mommy wants to work because daddy does not know his responsibility anymore at home. So mommy wants to meet up to the standard. I heard some people talking about marriage like, oh my God. They have turned marriage into something that is not worth going into. Some people have never been married before. But they will tell you, I will never ever get married. If you ask them the reason, they have their reasons. Am I judging them? Kai! Mba, I can't judge them. Their experience determines what they would say out of their mouth. Nobody wakes up to be mad one day. I'm talking to all the parents here. I'm pointing into your consciousness. I'm talking to your hearts. I'm talking to you to think about it. Yes, you don't like my face. Don't like it. But the children God has given to you, how are you helping them? Have you taught them values? Does your daughter appreciate a man? Does your son appreciate a woman? Is your son a violent person? Does he have anger problem? Have you taken your time to monitor, to look at that child seriously, to know what is wrong with that child? Have you? No, you're busy taking care of other things. This generation, we have misplaced priorities. I'll talk about Nigeria on its own. Misplaced priorities. From the government to the lastest person in that country is called misplaced priorities. I see no reason. I was sat on this social media. I see no reason why a grown-up man will expose a woman's nudity. I don't understand it. Up till now, I am thinking in my head, does the man have mental health problem? Everybody involved in that situation. The one that exposed the doggo with the girl's face, even the one that exposed only the girl's private. My problem is, do you have mental health problem? If you have, go to the nearest mental health home. Talk to them. Are you depressed? Are you stressed? Because the thing is that you see all these things does not come out at once. So you see people that blackmail people. They don't wake up and say they want to blackmail people. No, they have seen it. They have watched it somewhere. They have seen how enjoyable it is. They have seen tormenting people as a normal thing. It's part of their fantasy. They now want to do it. You think men or women that does threesome, you think they just wake up and they want to do it? I can tell you it's part of their fantasy. And they were lucky to meet someone of like minds. And they did it. Single mothers. No married woman is better than you. Married woman that can save her marriage. No single girl is bubbling out there. In the real sense, there is nothing to bubble out there. Nothing. Make your own work. Somebody said to me when I was discussing this afternoon, married women want to jump out of marriage. Single women want to go into marriage. In short, these days, people don't even want to get married. I said, excuse me. People want to get married. They've been married before. You think all marriages that crashes is the fault of the woman or is the fault of the man, or you are pointing accusing finger? No, it's the fault of both of them. No single woman, no single mother, if there is anything like that. Don't let anybody bring you down. And no married woman should allow anybody to talk evil of your marriage. It is your marriage, not be my own. It is my single, not be your own. You're welcome, Olawoshibi. It is yours. It is not mine. So whatever you find yourself doing, do it well. If you are married, stay married. Let your marriage work. But if there's domestic violence, take the next available flight out. You don't need anybody to tell you. You are the one in it. Especially you've got children there. You don't want your child to see you in a casket. You don't want your child to see you being brutalized. It's not worth it. Don't let one single woman that has not even gotten married once in her life come and tell you how to keep your home. And don't let one man that does not respect woman, that does not respect any woman at all, tell you that because you are a single mom, you're useless. Then, if you allow that man to go scot-free, you have got a problem. It's not the man. Oh, welcome, sis. Oh, Sister Gloria. welcome. Do not let anybody tell you otherwise, because it is not worth it. I have gotten to a point in my life now, I am tired of everything I'm seeing. Hey, my mentor is here, Eyino Amedu. Welcome and congratulations once more. Do you understand it? Please. I have ate so many things. I woke up 6 o'clock, for goodness sake. I have not dropped my phone. It's not because I am the best, but because people just feel we can tell her things and it can be safe with her. She'll keep it. You'll never see her discuss with anybody. That's me. My younger sister even knows. Sometimes she gets upset with me. Auntie, I told you something yesterday. Now you have forgotten. Yeah, we forget. Do you know why? It's not for me to keep in my head and start telling people. We have sorted it. Let's move to the next thing. And my profession will not allow me to be like this. It won't allow me. And I'm brought up from a home where you keep your mouth, you zip it up. If you have people that are giving you problems, run away from them. People wonder why my clique is small. It's small because I realize that is what works for me. If you're married and you allow any bagger to tell you marriage has been overrated and you let it go, then you have a problem. If you're single and you let anybody tell you how stupendous and how useless you are as a single mom, then you have a problem. Anybody can run their mouth and say jack shit. I can tell you that. You cannot control what people say about you. But you can use your success to rub it on their face with God on your side. I wrote something. I said there are some very, very poor people, but they are so arrogant. And you think when they have money, they will be humble. No, they are not. Someone like me, I call Eyino my mentor. Because I look at her and I praise God for her life. Because she looks at me and said, you've got too much things to deliver. And she turns whatever I've gotten into finance. And you that is doing something similar with her, you don't do that for me. And you expect me to give you a colleague that. No, I don't patronize people. I don't have that time. It's either you're good or you're bad. You're never warm around me. So I'm just telling us, if you have insecurity problem, deal with it. Don't rub it on your children, because these are future leaders of tomorrow. Please, if you have stupid fantasy that you were not able to accomplish when you were younger, don't bring it into your home when you have children. Especially, no pedophile wakes up to be a pedophile. It is a fantasy, either through what they are watching, either through what they have heard, either through what they have experienced. They now decide to do it. Hey, you're welcome, eh? Do you understand me? Nothing at all wakes up to happen suddenly. There is no suddenly matter anywhere. Oh. Don't be deceived. You cannot mock God. No suddenly matter anywhere. You work for something, you pray for something, and the grace is sufficient. Do your part and leave the rest. If your marriage never worked the first time, if your marriage never worked the second time, if your marriage never worked the third time, who has told you that your marriage will not work the fifth, the sixth, the seventh time? Am I the one that created you? Do I know you at all? I don't even know you, do I? Why are you not allowing me to be the one to tell you how to run your life? It's not worth it. We are using our mouth to kill one another. And we are so busy that we are neglecting the children God has given to us. It breaks my heart when I see an older person, when I see an adult, when I see someone that we are supposed to learn from. The person is busy, conniving, mesmerizing, and behave like someone that's got mental health issue. It's annoying. Do you know why? Because somebody somewhere has used that person as a mentor without asking for permission. You dare not use me as a mentor when you have not asked me for permission. I can boldly say I use Eino as my mentor because I have asked by going close to her. She discerned what I've got. And she said, you know what? You have to do this. You know, somebody that is pushing you softly, at the same time will relax, but will still remember you and still come back to you. And you are always willing and welcoming to the person. The person even looks down on you. I tell people age is a number, maturity is of the mind. They still don't want to get it. Our lives are like books. Our children looks at us and they want to pick something from us. What are your children picking up from you? Is it you slapping daddy or daddy slapping you? Or mommy going to... Don't get it wrong. I am an MCO. I'm an event planner. In short, I can plan your life for you. Eh? But the thing is that don't turn yourself to a party animal neglecting your family. You can take care of your children. My problem is this. When you say you're married and your husband is there and cannot contribute to the welfare of their own, I don't understand it. But that does not mean... That is my problem if I don't understand it. I don't know the dynamics of your family. That does not mean I will now come and judge you. Who said so? You bring your matter to me. I will tell you what I feel. But guess what? You will sit down and take what you think you need in everything I've said to you. Like the person I was speaking to this afternoon. I said, you have told me something very, very dynamic, something very wonderful. I cannot tell you that if it is me, this is how I'm going to behave. Because it is not me yet. And I've not experienced it yet. But the only thing I will tell you is that if you feel you can save whatever you're doing, save it. But if you feel, because everything you have told me so far, there is nothing there that is domestic violence, I would have quickly called the CEO of a Wonderfully Made Woman and say, hello, the one key one woman, no, I have given the woman your number. She knows me the way I do my referral. But this one, there was no single domestic violence there. Now you dey inside the marriage. How the matter take on cost me, make a contact, make you leave your husband. How I go take feed you? You were there now. And women, listen very well. Single mothers, listen. Never date a man. I repeat. That one I can tell you categorically. Never date a man that you know is not ready to be married. Especially if you're a single woman that wants to be married. We have different kind of single people around. Some wants to be married. Some wants to have children. Thank you very much, Shakira. You don't know what to do until it happens to you. That's my language. Some just wants to be the way they are. I cannot judge you. That matter is between you and God. But do not let, because you're married, I can show you 20 women that their marriage did not work at first, and it ended up working the second time. It ended up working the third time. No woman wants to be a single mother. Any man that is on this platform, wake up and get that into your skull. No woman wants to be a single mother. No woman wants to have 3, 4, 2, 1 children and want to train the child himself or herself. No woman. But you see, we women run away when there is domestic violence. The wise one take off. And they don't look back twice. Thank you, princess. They don't look back twice. Do you know why? They love their children more than they love to die in that casket. Yeah. They love their children. You see that one pikin when they get so. They love that pikin. Past make they can't die inside casket too. They love that child. They love those children. So they walk away and go and take care of themselves. Any strong woman that you see today that is not lucky with marriage does not mean she's a cursed woman. No. One is either the woman has not discovered his or herself. 2, or the woman is making the wrong choice. 3, or the woman just decides that anybody that proposed to me, I will marry. No, go back to God in prayer. I don't want to know what your religion is. Just go back to God in prayer. Don't take the steps, then you go back to God in prayer. Who does that? And I tell people, women are built to be homemakers. They are not built to be breadwinners. It's circumstances that makes women breadwinners. That is why you see some women, they become aggressive because the man is not contributing anything. Yet the man wants to be in charge. Then something in them will rise up and say, after I'm the one feeding this soul, what the flying F are you to tell me what to do? But they are homemakers. They are the best homemakers. Give a woman lemon, she will make lemonade. Give a woman win, she will turn you to a winner. Give a woman a seed, she will multiply it. I have loads and loads of wonderful women around me. Even the ones, all the ones here, I can tell you they are wonderful women. But we make our mistakes. One thing I just want to beg us is, we should mind how we talk around our children. We should mind what we say around them, because they are our future leaders of tomorrow. I've forgotten I was saying something to Ehino, CEO of Wonderfully Made Woman. It's about my home. Then I made some statements. I am sure she might have forgotten. Then we finished the discussion, Abi. I don't know when. The next day, she now called me. She said, Auntie, I say, eh. Sister, I say, eh. He said, you say so thing like this. Sister, please cut that communication. Cut it. It's not healthy for you. I knew instantaneously, this is a woman that has got me. She didn't go and tell the next door neighbor. She didn't mind if I was going to tell her, it concerns you. She damned the consequences and said her peace of mind. And do you know, as tiny as that advice was that I took, I am an happy woman today. I am sure she has forgotten what she said. I don't have people around me where I just open my mouth and just talk to them. When one person do like this. No! I have women I talk to that has something upstairs, that we share ideas together. That when I pick the idea, I love it, I work with it, it works for me. Princess Elizabeth is an actress. She called upon me this afternoon and said, is it true that that guy did that thing? We had some cheap chats. And she was trying to do some comparison. And I was telling her, no, sis, those ones are still small compared to an adult molesting a child. It is not right. It is not done anywhere. Hold on. David, do you understand? Sorry. It's not done anywhere. You don't molest a child because you woke up and decide to. The guy has been fantasizing it in his brain. Check, is anybody at the door? He's been fantasizing it in his brain for 7 good years. Don't get the story wrong. He wasn't abusing the girl for 7 years, no. He wasn't raping the girl consistently for 7 years. Okay, yeah, let her come in. No, he wasn't doing that. All he was doing some touchery. Because when the therapist spoke today and put up a write-up, then we found out that he only raped the girl twice. If the mother was not a conscious person or somebody that sees what is going on, guess what? That girl would have been raped into 25 years old. Some parents, it's going on at home like that too. They don't understand it because they're not even saying it. They are too busy. What is this busy all about? Please. This my short message is because me, I'm tired. It's because I am tired of seeing things and I'll sit down, I'll be crying. Why won't they? Why won't they? Mothers are failing. Fathers are failing. Society is failing. Don't let us fail our children. Let us call them. Let us know what. I tell my sister, pick your children's phone. Look at what your children is watching randomly and talk to your child. Change your position at every given time you're with your child. You can be your child's friend in 5 minutes. Hey, babe, what's happening? You don't share. What's happening for time? You want to come to that level. Your child will listen. It will divulge everything. Then when it's time for you to change as the mother, change with subtleness. That is what they call significant orders. Trying to leave the place of friendship to the place of being a mother. And talk to the child like an human being. Don't force that thing on the child. Talk to the child. The child knows what you're doing. The child understands. If you don't talk to the child, how will the child even know what you're talking about? It will start hiding. Mothers, we've got a lot to do. All the stupid pedophiles left, right, and center. That one exposing woman's nudity. I can't say his parents has failed. I cannot say anything. But I know is that, what I know is that that generation has failed. What are we, our own generation, what are we doing to our own children? That's the most important thing. The very, very most important thing. What are the values you're teaching your sons? What are the values you're teaching your daughters? Are you making the daughters feel less important? Because they are going to be a Mrs. somebody tomorrow, they are not important. You're making the sons very important because they are going to be the breadwinner or the house whatever tomorrow. No. Treat them with care, understanding. Let them understand what value is. Let the daughter understand that the brother is important. Let the brother understand that the sister is important. So that when your son gets married, he will not be able to look at his wife and say, you're very stupid, or slap the wife. Because the parents did not fail. When we do our own little one, now that our own little one will come together. When it comes together, it will now become a big society. They will pass it on and pass it on and pass it on. Then we'll have a generation back. God no go come downstairs, come help us now. It is our own time. Me, I will say this my small one. If you feel this my small one that I've said, you don't like it, don't be upset. Just help me share the program. You might not like my face, so don't be upset that I came out on my cyberspace. But just share the program. Sorry for me, share the program. Some people need that. Thank you very much. I love everybody on this platform. Christina Yabode. Say it's more love. Princess Elizabeth Ononuga. Kiss. Also, now maybe the brand ambassador of Nigerian Achievers Award. She is there, Gogo. Ehina herself, my own very own mentor. God bless you, big time. Keep doing what you're doing, no. And your style of leadership, let it go. Continue. I love you, big time. Shakira. That one is a sister that you cannot say you don't have. And my sweet, lovely Temitope Matthews. She came into my life and did a 360. We sabi fight well, but then she will do it. If you like, you don't want to hear, you must hear by force, by fire. Amira Yoka, my darling. Temitope Ajike Olowoshibi. I dey vex for you and you know it. But I miss you too, Olowoshibi. Thank you very, 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 very much. Mr. Femi Adeshoye, you're welcome. Omolara Oguntoyebe, God bless you big time. Ola Agbola, if I slap you, Muidin, how you day, how body. Temitope Ayinke Kazin, my darling classmates, Showakpa. On this note, I am going to say God bless you. And I'll see you very, very soon. Remember, there is Hope Savers Foundation somewhere. We are going to do a speak out show very, very soon. Please, don't let's wait for tomorrow to happen. Let us start now. It's only God that can save us. And this is the time for us to start now. Adeyinka Adeyemi Iyanbeji. How you did? Thank you very much for coming. God bless you guys big time. Remember, COVID is still there. Let's do our own part. Wash your hand, your nose, keep distance, and continue keeping safe. God bless you until I come your way again. You love me.